What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of King of the Mix. And today we're going to be doing a 15-minute mix challenge. It's quite literally, we're going to be mixing a song in 15 minutes, get it as close as possible to a not finish, but kind of like 60-75% of the way there. So all you have to do after that is just do some minor tweaks here and there. Um, the thing we're gonna be starting out with, when you're doing a mix challenge, one of the key important takeaways from this is leveling and panning balance. So that's majority of the work. So this what doing a quick mix challenge is all about: getting not getting faster at mixing, but getting faster at balancing your songs, taking out the overthinking, because a lot of times we feel as though when we don't have a deadline, or if we have excuse me, a longer deadline, we feel as though we can take our precious time, and that's when we start to overanalyze things. We get to trying out too many plugins, we get to doing unnecessary tweaks. So the mix challenge is going to help you get better at eliminating all of the unnecessary moves in your process. So as you can see, I got this session pulled up. I already pre-organized the session to save time, because obviously it's going to take away a lot of the time from 15 minutes or something organizing a pretty lengthy session like this. We have about 62 tracks. So I put everything in the mixer. I bust everything, grouped it up. We got drums, bass, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, piano, some strings, some synth, bell, lead vocals, and as you can see, we have a ton of background vocals. So the thing I'm going to do first is, and I'm also using my SSL UF8 and SSL UC1 controllers in front of me. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn everything down before I start, because I want everything at 0 so I can get my idea of how my balance should start off. So before I set the timer, let's just pull everything down. Man, this is a lot of background vocals. I'm looking forward to hearing how this sound. All right, let's pull up the timer. And we got it set at 15 minutes. Oh, no, my master bus, I just have a virtual mix rack. So I've brought the input gain down, so we won't be clipping a little bit of console drive, and I have tape on the master. And I also set aside 2 sends, one for reverb, one for delay. I didn't add anything yet, but just in case I need some. But like I said, we're going to be focusing on balancing and panning first and foremost. So let's start the clock. So the first thing you're going to look out for, to try to make things easier, try to find a busier part of the song. And one way to help you do that is to, especially when you got something like background vocals, go over to the background vocals. You can see like a lot is going on here. So this is possibly a chorus. So let's check it out and see. I forgot I turned everything down, but we're just going to loop this part and start with our drums. As you can see, we might because I'm pulling some stuff up, some stuff is not showing. So we're gonna have to go in and look for it, especially like the toms section. Like the toms were recorded pretty well that we can see those peaks. This tom is pretty low. We got something called loop. Let's find that. Let's go back to the busy part of the song. And bring in the bass. Got a rim shot in there. This is too loud. All right, let's bring in some guitars. Let's start with the first guitar. Let's bring in guitar 2 and 3. All right, let's see what we saying with this piano. I want the acoustic guitars to overcrowd the electric guitars.
Fascination.
Got a lot of background vocals.
She's the object of my fascination.
They are different pitches.
She's the object of. She's the object of.
Instead of doing all that, we're just gonna go like this.
She's the object of my fascination.
Pull them down.
She's the object of my fascination. Back to school, socks in a corner after last night's pool. She'll beat sums and multiplication.
Cue the drums a little bit.
She's the object of my fascination. Back to school, socks in a corner after last night's pool. She'll beat sums and multiplication. Life begins, she's 40 something, I'm all in. All the time of my life. She's cool as ice, she'd more than make a man of me. There's only one thing on my mind, that she'll be mine. She's the object of my fascination, and that's what's real to me. A red hot chick by classification, but she's too blind to see. In my car, she looked just like a movie star. She's 10 out of 10, school bus fascination.
That's how much we got done in 15 minutes. As you can see, it's got a basic balance. So that eliminated me overthinking a lot. So I was just, but also you can see that we had hella tracks to work with. But that's a good thing to be able to build this skill set, practicing mixing in 15 minutes. So when you have hella tracks, you won't be just going by one, tweaking every single thing in a very slow manner. Like, it's nothing wrong with going back and tweaking once you got the majority of your work done, but you just don't want to spend a whole bunch of time like bullshitting around. So subscribe to the channel. Let me know what to do next. Let me know what other mixing tips you need help with. I appreciate you guys. Like the video.